Hi guys, I'm back to show you how I make my 3x3 white envelopes. These are a little set of 3x3 cards I made out of scraps from the Susan Wing It Spring Blossom. And all I've done is just picked out where I wanted to cut and cut it out at 2.75, inked the edges and glued it on some cardstock that I've cut 3x6. So you get these little 3x3 cards. These are cute for a little gift, just a little thank you gift or something, just something nice to do for somebody. So this is how I do the envelopes. If you saw my other video on the button closure 3x3 that I made just previous to this one, I make the envelopes exactly the same way, with one exception. I use 2 sheets of copy paper together. It gives it more stability when you're scoring and stuff, and it just, for me, it works better and it goes faster. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it, then you're going to lay it on your score board. You're just going to make sure it's lined up, and you're going to score it in the same places. You're going to make it 7 1/4 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score it at 1 1/4 and 4 1/2, and then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it 1/2 inch down each edge. Then you're going to use your bone folder and you're going to crease it so it looks like this. And if you want a little more detail, you can go back to the 3x3 button closure, and it takes you a little more in detail step by step. So once I get to this point, and I do all of this double to this point, and as soon as I've rounded all the corners, then I take the 2 apart, and I've got 2 envelopes. And then I put some snail or whatever kind of adhesive you want to use. I think that the snail or ATG works better than the glue on this because the paper is thin and it wrinkles. And if you use the snail or the ATG, it doesn't wrinkle. So what you want to do is just tape that down. Now for the glue, what I do, there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can use a 2-way tape, and I got this at the Scrapbook Expo. It was just cheap. It was $1, I think, and I got several rolls. And I would just cut this piece off, and I just go ahead and lay it down here, and then when you're ready to seal it, you just peel off the top layer and tape it down. Another way you can do this that's really cheap is to make a glue out of 2 parts of white glue and 1 part of vinegar. Now I used Elmer's glue for this, and it worked great, and it's a cheap glue. And although I made too much, I used 2 tablespoons of white glue and a tablespoon of vinegar, and you can see I've got way too much here. This will last me forever. So I would just do 2 teaspoons of white glue and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Mix it up really well, and then you want to take a thin paintbrush and you want to just lightly paint a strip down here, and then you want to let it air dry. And once it air dries, you'll be able to lick this and stick it down, and it works as good as any envelope. So that is how I make the white envelopes, and it works great, and it's a cheap way to do the envelopes. I looked online. They want about 25 cents per envelope, and you have to order in large quantities. So this is just a lot less expensive way to do it. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching.